The Sacramento State campus and nearby housing has been plagued by a number of crimes in recent months, including sexual assaults, shootings, and anti-Semitic imagery. In light of recent incidents, students have started to question whether or not they are safe on campus.
After around a certain time, I definitely do not feel safe on campus. I definitely think after a certain time, you should definitely not be afraid to walk around with someone, maybe even gather a friend, especially if you live here on campus at the dorm.
I've been way more nervous. It makes me feel a lot better having him walk with me. I actually changed my car key to have pepper spray and this really loud thing that if I press the button, it's super loud and it alerts everyone around. So I've been way more nervous. I take my AirPods out when I get closer to the cars.
I have friends that I make sure that I'm not alone, and they make sure that I don't go anywhere alone.
Sometimes it's definitely a little sketchy. I'll see people walking around because I go to the library at night, and I always have my roommate with me, but I would not want to walk to the library at night alone.
It's just it just shows we don't really have safety, and then the fact that I think the guy that sexually assaulted a girl, it looked like it happened in one of the dorms. So me and my friend, we were trying to see if it happened in our dorm because we were worried.
Only because I hear what's going on and I think, God, you shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be going on campus, right? It should be safer on a campus. This is the kind of stuff that goes on out there. It shouldn't be going on also in here. But I know we're all humans and I know that things happen and it is what it is. But it just is sad to see that.
Students were surprised to hear about the number of criminal incidents that have occurred near campus.
I was actually shocked when I started hearing about the sexual assaults.
I've heard of a couple of the sexual assaults, especially in the Union with that girl in the bathroom and people walking back to their cars. But I didn't know about the swastika or the shooting. I didn't hear about those.
It's scary knowing that it could happen to anyone, anywhere, at any time, and just knowing that I'm not the only one that feels the type of way, makes it feel like we're all connected in this issue and we all want it to resolve quickly.
I thought, well, great, they have a better handle on things and things are not, behaviors that were accepted then that you just dealt with were no longer acceptable today. And then to find out that there was actually sexual assault still going on was kind of shocking to me that it even happens today. Really, especially on campus, that's kind of bold.
How does your mom feel about the sexual assaults and stuff you talked about?
She definitely does not like it and how high it's getting in numbers, and so I'm gonna be withdrawing from Sac State after spring.
Sac State offers resources aimed to ensure the safety of students, like self-defense classes at the well and the Hornet Safety Escort, which provides vehicle or on-foot escort to students who don't feel safe transiting the campus alone.
That is really cool. I think it would be nice if they advertised that stuff more, because I don't know about any of those.
That's pretty cool. I think that's something that a lot of people should be interested in. I think it should be announced more in the emails. I mean, they send an email for everything here. They send you an email for the assaults. They should send you an email letting you know that that's one of the solutions.
I think that sounds good. It's just you have to pay money to be safe.
Considering the school does give a lot of free items, I wouldn't be opposed to giving out, the little canisters of pepper spray. That definitely would be a good option to have, especially for women who definitely don't feel pretty safe at night.
A town hall on campus safety was led by first-year political science major Michael Lee Chang on Thursday, November 17th.
I want the administrators to know, I hope you feel bad when you eat your lunch, because this is how students feel every day. How do you feel about that?
I think that's definitely true. It happens too often, and I don't think anybody really feels safe.
I mean, in the cases, yeah, I definitely feel what he said does matter, because the sexual cases are only getting higher, they're not lowering. I don't know if we even found the first guy or arrested him.
They need to care about our safety. They do. And if they don't, then what's the point of them working for us? That doesn't make sense.
I really do hear the pain in your voices and the pain in your experiences. That pain is not right.
The pain is not right. Right. Students shouldn't have to feel pain when coming to school. Agreed.
Because he's the president of the school. You're getting paid to protect your students. You have to make sure your students are safe. I mean, we're paying exorbitant prices for this school. We should be able to feel safe on campus.
I think that's nice, but I feel like he just doesn't know how it really feels to be so stressed walking back to your car every day. I mean, I tried not to take any night classes next semester.
We're going to look at all the recommendations and suggestions that were offered to not only the police department, but administration.
I guess that is a good, transparent answer, but considering the fact that I haven't really seen anything be done, and it's been, 2 months now, kind of a little disappointing.
That really just sounds like they are just saying, sure, whatever.
That makes me feel a little bit better, but I mean, I'm still not really seeing any action, so I definitely won't change my safety stuff that I do already because I can't really count on that, you know?
Students said they appreciate that these concerns are being brought up, but remain skeptical whether or not campus administration or police will affect real improvements.
They also want to put in more lights on campus so that students feel safer at night.
Okay, I'm not here at night, so I don't know what the light system look like, but I think that's a great solution.
Probably just more campus security, maybe, like keeping a lookout for like the girls on campus especially, and like just people who are like minorities and extremely targeted by like sexual violence especially.
Because I really just haven't seen anything being done except for the reports. So nothing has really changed. I park next to the blue safety things. I park like right under it. But besides that, I haven't really seen any differences.
It feels like when something happens, nothing happens in response. Because like, I know personally people who things have happened to, and they reported it to who they were supposed to, and nothing was happened to like make them safer.
I definitely think the campus police, considering they're only on one end of the campus, on the very far side end of the campus. How come, there isn't, some more walking around at night? I mean, I see the police cars a lot during the day, but come nighttime, it's almost like they're just asleep or something. They're just not there.
Hopefully they do better with security and just keeping their students safe, but other than that, I can't say anything unless I see the action happening.
This has been Chris Hall with the State Hornet.